What is up, fellow fans of Clash of Clans? I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. It is your host, Galadon. Super excited to be here because, well, it's episode 48. And let's just say, my own base trolls me a bit today, but we will, I promise you, get to the last defensive upgrade at Town Hall 8. We are so close to Town Hall 9. I can feel it. We are going to get there before this season ends, and that means we've got an extra book of heroes to use on my brand spanking new Archer Queen. Is it wrong that I'm so excited about going to Town Hall 9? I mean, I realize I'm going to be there much longer than I was at Town Hall 8, but I just feel like there's so much more to do, and the attacking strategies are so much more complicated as well. But all right, so here we are. We're in the throes of it. We're using Hog Riders. We're still pounding out the daily Clash of Clans videos, and I just wanted to say a shout out to all of you guys that are watching the videos. I hope that everyone is doing well. I know that it may seem like a strange time in the world right now with all that is going on, and we don't know what is going to happen day to day. If you feel like you want to come talk about it or just chill out and not talk about it, come by a Facebook live stream. I know it's a strange advertisement, but let me just remind you that when I live stream on Facebook, I do my absolute utmost to speak to everybody in the chat. Okay, so if you think you'd never get a chance to hang out and chill with Galadon, you're completely wrong. I'm just another dude who likes to play Clash of Clans, and I am inviting you to come hang out, chill, and ask me anything. Ask me any question that you have about content creation, about Clash of Clans, about life, you name it. I will do my best to answer it to the best of my ability. And hey, we'll just hang out together. And honestly, these live streams have been a real blessing during a time that a lot of people are finding themselves indoors more than ever before. With less to do, come chill, come hang out. All right, that attack is over. I just wanted to highlight this attack really quickly because this was my idea. Okay, here's a guy at Town Hall 8, and what he's done is precisely what I have spoken about earlier in the series. If you guys remember talking about the surplus of elixir, and maybe if I put my buildings on the outside, somebody would come by and just take the elixir, which I didn't need, and then I would win trophies because they wouldn't attack the rest of the base. And as soon as I saw this base, I thought to myself, what if this guy did this because he watched a Galadon video? I realize that that's kind of a long shot, but it's a possibility. So I thought, okay, what we need to do here is attack his base, make his strategy work, and notice where the little tombstones are? I'm not the first person to do this and end the raid right there, so perhaps it's actually working for him. I feel like it almost never works for me. All right, so still grinding through Town Hall 8. Let's not really call it a grind. It's not a grind yet. We're power leveling through Town Hall 8, and we are down here, lower level gold, and we're still finding huge rates. It's probably seasonal. I'm guessing that as soon as Clan Games kicks in, which probably by the time this video comes out, Clan Games will be in effect. And yes, it'll be much harder to find big abandoned bases like this because the activity level certainly shoots up at the beginning of each Gold Pass month and at the beginning of Clan Games. So I expect that these bases are just cyclical, and this is going to go away in a matter of days. But for now, we're taking it. We are absolutely destroying with, of course, level 3 Hog Riders now. We're still waiting on that upgrade. And yes, of course, the lab, like we've spoken about now for like 2 episodes, that's going to be the sticking point to get to Town Hall 9. And yes, we're going to do everything in my power to fast forward things, but there's going to be a point where we just say, heck with it. We got to go to Town Hall 9. I'm not willing to waste any more elixir or any more dark elixir when we could be upgrading things. And like I said, I'm looking forward to the experiment. Now, I'm also looking forward to the next Clash of Clans update, and I have to tell you that I just learned some more information about what might be coming in the next update, and I am actually super excited for, oh man, okay, let me just put it to you this way. Nobody saw this coming, okay? That nobody will guess what is coming. Okay, the content update that you guys are about to see is definitely going to surprise people. And yeah, just I guarantee you, okay, go down to the comments and predict it, but you're not going to. I guarantee you, you're not going to predict it. It is outside the box. As in, like, no, you couldn't think of this either. Okay, hold on. Let's go ahead and do some more upgrades. As you'll notice, we are closing in on getting the walls done. Actually, we've put the walls down in priority. We're definitely focusing on all of the defenses first, which really was where we were supposed to be the entire time. You know, always focus on your defenses before your walls. Don't rush your walls for sure. And I promise you, every single wall will be maxed out before we go to Town Hall 9. But as you can see right here, it looks like the only remaining upgrade is an Archer Tower upgrade. And then we pop over to the lab, and okay, here's the thing. Did I do something wrong? Have I actually done the upgrades incorrectly, in that it feels like to me, if the game were well balanced for progression's sake, that you would finish all of the lab upgrades roughly around the same time that you finished all of the defensive upgrades. That only makes sense. Defense upgrades are with gold, lab upgrades are with elixir, but no, nowhere flipping close. And unless I really screwed something up, it's like weeks of differences here. Unlike the Town Hall 8 defenses finish, I'm guessing about 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks before the time will get you through those lab upgrades. And that is frustrating. So we'll deal with it. In the meantime, we're dealing with the Builder Hall, just about to go to Builder Hall 5, kind of finally perfected the strategy right here. The key, by the way, the key to the chasing archers, to have those archers come in behind your giants, is to make sure the giants have moved far enough off the entry point that the multi-mortar is no longer firing on that same spot. Because your archers, they will die to one volley from the what? Hey, that wasn't a 3-star. Galadon? Oh, well. I was supposed to put in a better attack than that. But, oh, it was a win. Wait a minute. How did he only get 31%? This is how, yes, the strategic bomb placement works out well, and there it is. Oh, bye-bye, barbarians. Feels good right there. When that works out every now and then, I mean, come on. It's so obvious that that's how this base is set up. But I've also fallen victim to this sort of trap, and you just send your troops in sometimes, and you're just like, whatever. I'm just going to spam it and get in there. Maybe he just needed a star. Well, he didn't get a star. Anyway, okay, so back home, we've got a builder free, and it feels like we're getting close to the final upgrade, and it looks like it, and we think that we're there, and then we realize we're not. So I go through the inventory, and I see that the only thing left is an Archer Tower, and, oh, a hidden Tesla. Okay, the hidden Teslas tricked me, because a couple of them needed 2 levels. Now, we went ahead and did the Archer Tower, and I got all ceremonious about this. I'm like, okay, this is it. This is the final defensive upgrade. I think I was in the live stream and I was all excited. I'm like, we are going to be done. Here it is. Let's take a screenshot of it. Maybe we'll make a thumbnail out of this Archer Tower in 24 hours. We will, yeah, I don't know why I failed to see the Tesla. So we had to go back and do another raid. Check out the amount of loot available on this base. Now, if you remember, if you watched the previous episodes, you know the current record is 1.81 million. In gold and elixir combined, just over 1.8 million. And you'll notice at the beginning of this raid, there wasn't quite that much available. So gosh darn it, once again, we are not going to break any records, but being in gold 2, I don't think there really is a potential. So I wanted to lay a challenge to you guys at this point. Those numbers that you see at the end of my videos, 1.81 million, and I don't even remember what the other one was, like 4,700 dark. Go check it out and let me know if you can beat that at Town Hall 8. Only at Town Hall 8, because obviously those numbers will go up at 9. But I'm just curious, like, where I stand amongst you veteran Town Hall 8s that have also farmed all the way through. And what have you seen? And I feel like those numbers were just about as high as we're ever going to get. So again, 1.81 million combined in gold and elixir, not including the league bonus. That was the most I ever did at Town Hall 8, because at this point, I'm pretty much giving up. I'm pretty much saying that is going to stand as my best raid. And I mean, here I am, 3-starring Town Hall 9s. Obviously not exactly a tough Town Hall 9. And speaking of don't rush walls, but that's okay. It happens, right? Okay. There's no excuse. There's no excuse to rush walls. It's the beginning of the end. If you rush walls or heroes, you're never going to catch up. You're never going to catch up. I can guarantee you that I will catch up at Town Hall 8 with lab upgrades eventually, because of the length of the hero grind and the wall grind at Town Hall 9. Even with the reduced prices, I suspect that the lab is going to finally get a chance to catch up before we go to 10. So we had to go back and get another raid. 1.79 million loot. So gosh darn close, but not quite there. That got us to finally, and here it is. This is it. I'm not messing with you. You're not messing with me. This is the final Tesla. All right, so the hidden Tesla, this one right here, 2 million to go to level 6 is the last defensive upgrade at Town Hall 8, and that means we will focus only on walls, and of course, if we can do anything to get that lab to speed up, we will, but there's really just not a lot of opportunity to accelerate it, and right now we're still working on Hog Riders down there, I believe, but there it is, 84 walls, and then 3 million for the Town Hall. And okay, fine. A day and a half for Hog Riders. Then you've got wizards, healers, balloons. Well, yeah, there's just come on. Oh, come on. No, just stop the pain. And minions. And on top of all of that, minions. I mean, I'm excited about level 4 hogs, but come on. What happened over here? That's it. Okay. Status report time where we take a look as we close in on those final days and numbers. Current trophies. Actually, we've kind of, again, just kind of wandered around gold. We're not pushing up or down at this point, so it's kind of not a significant statistic. There are the upgrades remaining, though. That feels really good. I promise you, we will fly through 84 walls, not a problem, and that is our only goal. Finish walls and have fun doing it. All right, I'm excited about Town Hall 9, excited for the update. Let me know what you guys think, and if you can guess what could be coming. In the meantime, thank you for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. You're the trash. Take Galadon. Now get out there or stay indoors. Make the best rest of your day. Be kind, be blind, supplies. See you back here again tomorrow for more attacks. Stay indoors. Wash your hands. Social distancing. Galadon. This social distancing is easy for me. I'd like to socially distance myself away from you every day.